Just game. It's just one game. Why do I put an S on it? I did remember. Also, now my voice is going again. So, and also we changed point of view like a million, trillion, tillion, I don't know, gazillion times. So, look what my library got. Games Untold, the novella collection thingamajig. So, I wanna emphasize this because, how many, like, 4, 8, I think there are 8 short stories, if I'm reading this correctly and actually remembering correctly. Anyway, the timeline, so we have, like, all the books and, like, the Grandest Games, it's just one game. So we can see where all the short stories, like, enters without having to think about it. Bloody love it. Bloody love it. Yeah. So basically, you could, if you want to be, like, very, very extra, you could go like, oh, I want to read this short story before this book enters the game, the life, I don't know, and read that. I think you'll get more from the short stories when you've actually read all the books. You don't have to have read the Grandest Games, I don't think. Just game. It's just one game. Why do I put an S on it? Oh, I don't know. Anyway, so, like, all the little short stories, they were very cute. They were very short, except for the one. And I feel like I don't think I needed all the short stories, per se. I mean, they were an extra bonus. They weren't bad. They weren't bad in the slightest, which is usually what I think of short stories. Well, no, I don't think they're bad, per se, but I do think they're a bit like, did we really need this? What do we get from this short story? Nothing, bloody nothing. Well, most of the short story we don't get a whole lot, but it is a very good added bonus if you want that. So I would say read it. If you wanna. I mean, I'm not gonna force you. But there is one short story which is, well, the longest one, let's say, and it is about Avery's mum when she was, you know, before Avery, when, spoiler, there was this fire that happened and Avery's aunt, I suppose, Avery's mum's sister, perished. Yeah. If you've read the books, you will know. And we get that whole short story of when Hannah met Harry, basically. Honestly, I kind of loved it. I did think it was a bit too long for a short story. I did really enjoy seeing that whole part, because we only hear about that event in the books. We hear quite a lot about that event in the books, but we don't get the full story, as it were. And we do in this, what was it called again? It was like the same backwards as forwards or something. Yes, that's what it was called. I did remember. Also, now my voice is going again, so yeah, that was this book. I shall also be reading The Grandest Game. Oh, my voice is totally gone. This is not good. I'm about to go to work. I need my voice. What the actual hell? No. Anyway, I shall read The Grandest Game. I think I'm, like, next in line to get it from the library. So, yeah, you will see this after. You will see this after. Why am I talking? Why am I still talking? I don't know. I'm gonna quit. Quit this, go to work and stop talking. Just stop talking. See a bit. Well, since I read Games Untold, I figure I might as well just read The Grandest Game, because we kind of get we don't get spoiled for it, but we kind of get that whole, this is gonna happen next in the last, I want to say Hunger Games, because I have that in my head, but the Inheritance Games. Yes? I love that they put this sticker on here so I can't actually see. Inheritance Games, there we go. Where we do see some of the characters from like the original trilogy. We don't see a whole lot of them. And also we changed point of view like a million, trillion, tillion, I don't know, gazillion times. And I did not like that part. I didn't like the way we jumped between the point of views in this book. Also, I'm very curious to know if it's going to be, like, how many more books are there going to be after this one? Because I did feel like it ended on a, this is going to be several more books kind of a deal. And I'm not mad about it, but also, I don't know if I want it. So I really enjoyed the Inheritance Games trilogy, and then we got like the Brothers Hawthorne, yes, where we got more of the brothers' point of view, and then we got the Games Untold, where I forgot that the book was about. The short stories one? I don't know. Yeah, it was short stories one. Oh, I'm so confused. And then we have this one, which is hinted at the end of the third Inheritance Games book, which I can't remember what it's called. The Final Gambit, was that it? They've put a sticker on here, okay? I can't freaking see. I can see a green, blue, red cover, and then the Brothers Hawthorne. It's actually very annoying. Anyway, so we get hinted at what this will be, but I don't think it was what it was hinted at, because I feel like at the end of the Final Gambit, where we kind of get this like whole, like, this is what's gonna happen later on, and this is what I want to do with all that. How much money was it again? I don't remember. So much money. She was gonna like give it away, but it was gonna be like a contest. And fair enough. I mean, that's how she got the inheritance to begin with. Inheritance. I can't say words, okay? And I feel like it's set up for something really fun. But then I read this book and I was like, there's too many people. There's too many people and I can't keep track of them. So we kind of, I don't remember how many teams were they. They were like divided into teams, and then they got like into a locked room where they had to solve puzzles to like move on, which in itself, yes, sounds like so much fun. But I couldn't keep track of which team we were on because they kept switching teams. I got confused, okay? I got confused. And I kind of would have wanted to see more of, like, from Avery's point of view again. Although I do feel like that point of view is over and done with. It would have been like a start to the whole thing. Because basically we were getting the start of it is that someone's, like, got all these tickets for the entry spots, and they are sort of like setting up the games, putting the players in that they want in so they can get all the winnings or something. And we didn't really get more like answers for that. So I guess that's next installment. But will we have more? And how many more? I don't know. I did enjoy it though, because I really do enjoy the world, and I do enjoy the way Jennifer Lynn Barnes writes. So there's that. So I'm like kind of in the middle of it, and I'm like, I want more, but do I want more? Do I want more like in this world, or do I want more of something else? Yeah, I'm kind of. I'm in between. I do really enjoy these books though, so yeah, there's that. That will be the end of this video, because there are no more Jennifer Lynn Barnes books that I haven't read from the library. I do believe that's the case. So there's that. This is just how I do things nowadays, apparently. What does the library have, and which order can I get them? This is why my hair keeps changing in all the videos. Yeah, because that happens. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you next time. Take care. Bye bye.